Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to the Warhammer II Mortal Empires. Part 40 of my Skrolk Campaign, where we're ambushing Ungrim Iron Fists. Or at least we're ambushing the back of his line, because then we can deal with his cannons and organ guns and all that horrible stuff, and bomb the shit out of everyone else. So you can see the dwarves cut. This is quite a good tactic actually to hit the rear of their line, because then all of their infantry sort of filter back, they all sort of blob up, and it's like shooting fish in a barrel, or dwarves in a barrel, or dwarves in a little gully. Either way. Getting some... Oh, look at that little plague there. All of the mortars raining down. So much damage. I mean, you can just look at the enemy troops' numbers just drop. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. So many dwarf deaths. The rattling guns mowing everyone down. The mortars. I love the mortars. I love them. The mortars just do so much damage. They're just so good. Meanwhile, some of the sneaky little buggers have managed to get away. Look at this. Some giant slayers have managed to sneak their way through the forest. They're now chasing poor old Vormik. Vormik, fortunately, is faster than them, so that's fine. They are fast for a dwarf, but they're not faster than a rat, so that's fine. Some plague monks, we're going to engage the hammerers down here. That's going to keep them busy. And we've got another menace from below attacking the dwarves, the giant slayers. They're going to come down and fight them, which is fine by me, because then in come the death runners right to the back, and of course their armor's going to get halved to 3%. Maybe it can't go down beyond 5. They don't have much armor, to be fair. They're getting their ass kicked. Look at that. And because they've been charged in the rear, all the clan rats are dying, and none of my death runners. Excellent. Now, a slight issue I've got is Ungrim Iron Fist himself, because Ungrim is unbreakable. That's right. He will fight to the death, which means he's going to do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna throw some storm vermin at him and hope for the best. That's the plan. It's not a great plan, I grant you, but then neither was dwarves trying to march towards Skaven Blight. They know what happens. It's been done before. We've seen it. So the death runners getting away from there as the look at that. There's three giant slayers left. That's giant slayers. They managed to kill rats. That's what they've managed to do. There's only 3 of the buggers left. Nothing. Pitiful. So I've finally got Vormik over here to deal with Ungrim, because he's basically the only one I think can probably go toe to toe. Also, I'm decided to shoot him as well. That's not working out great for the storm vermin who are engaged, but you know, they should have thought that before they got in the way of all the bullets. If anything, I'm going to take the pay out of that, because effectively what they're doing is soaking up very expensive ammunition with their bodies, which is just, one, it's thoughtless, 2, it's selfish. So I'm going to charge him for that. Frankly, you can't see shit because of all of the smoke being kicked up. You can just see it's very atmospheric though, isn't it? It's like an Aliens film. Where is he? He's in the smoke. Can't see him. Vapor. Oh, I know. Ungrim is slowly getting riddled with. There we go. Good. He's dead. Good job. Okay, good. Casualties were mostly light apart from that ill-advisable tangle with Ungrim. Okay, do we want to hit this arm? What's this one like? Okay, it's got Belagar on it. Rasputin is a Slayer, King Slayer. More melee attack, missile resistance, and magic resistance, which would be good if he was a melee lord, which he's not. Okay, let's bop you. Do I just auto resolve this? I can't be asked to. Let's quick save it, see what happens. It'll probably be fine. Is it fine? That was not. No, that wasn't fine. That was not fine. Jeez, did that just wipe out my entire stack? Like, how does that work? Because I didn't march. I should have been able to retreat out of that, but apparently it went, no. You're all fucking dead. Everyone is dead. It wasn't an underway battle either. Okay, fine. We'll fight this one because obviously apparently Auto Resolve is going to be a massive. I mean, it's 2 stacks of our troops, the 1 and a bit of theirs. I don't really understand how it can go. No, you're dead, especially because that looks like it's more than 50. Right, no. Who needs auto-resolve anyway? We'll do this the old-fashioned way. If you need something done, do it yourself. Properly, that is.
They trespass on our mountains and expect us to do nothing.
Well, no, Mr. Dwarf. I expect you to die. And that's just what they're doing. So we've got what's left of Ungrim's army here being led by a Thane. And we've literally just sent our missile units to deal with them. Basically, the artillery is back there. We're bombing them with the poisoned wind, and the rattling gunners are opening fire on the flank as they try to march to safety. Safety being the reinforcements being led by Belagar, who have arrived on our flank. However, our reinforcements have arrived on our flank as well, just the other flank, and they're now coming to sacrifice themselves. They don't know that yet, but of course, you know, they're nameless, useless minions. Of course, their job is to sacrifice themselves for my glory. And
They are in the great book of grudges.
are we? Yeah. Yeah, holy shit. It's not looking good for dwarves, is it? That's not good. They do have a few thunderers, but this Thane is taking a lot of fire. He's going to go down. Now, in the trees back here, we do have our Death Runners. That's right, Death Runners hiding in the trees because these guys have a couple of cannons, and when the cannons get to the top of this ridge here, I was like, you know what would be good if when they got to the top of the ridge we then stabbed them in the back. So that's exactly what our little Death Runners are doing. They're now coming through the forest. They've used a smoke bomb on themselves. They are invisible, and the garrison is now moving up. The garrison's, you know, it's not bad. It's got Storm Vermin, it's got some Gutter Runners in there, it's got Rat Ogres. I do love the chonky Rat Ogres. Unfortunately, they're just not very good. I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but I mean, they're just not doing much damage, are they? They're just not doing much damage. So basically, the garrison's going to throw themselves at the dwarves, and then my missile units are going to, you know, basically mop up. Is the plan. And yes, many of the garrison forces will die to our own weapons, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. Here's the cannons. These guys, have they been spotted yet? No, they're still hidden. Still hidden, still hidden, still hidden. I should use the concealment bombs more often. Now they've been spotted, finally, and it's a bit late. I'll be honest, it's a bit late to save the cannon crews, because I've thrown in some clan rats just to make sure that these guys can't turn around and start opening fire, and you can see the cannon crews getting mopped up very, very quickly. That's right, no cannon fire for you, lads. How is the garrison doing? Not well. A lot of them have died. Mostly, you know, surrounded by the large craters of my weapon teams. But that's fine. Because who cares? They're, you know, they're nameless mooks. That's what they're there for. I really do love the poison wind mortars. I need more of them. I think Gonorrhea's army needs them, doesn't he? No more of what? Of your arm being chopped off? Wow. Rude. Very rude. Never mind. So we've got some Longbeards attacking the Poison Wind Globes. Of course, these guys are garrison troops, so we don't care what happens to them. We've actually got some Giant Slayers trying to reach our force. They're getting charged by the Rat Ogres. Of course, that's not a good idea. The Rat Ogres are just going to just cozy up to them and then uppercut them. How's that working out? Not great for them, I'll be honest. The poor Rat Ogres. I should really look after them, but I just don't care. And our Death Runners and Vormeek have been just tearing their way through the rear of the Dwarf army, hunting down unit after unit. You can see another unit of Thunderers there. Going to get caught and chopped down to size. Yeah, just torn to shreds. Absolutely torn to shreds. Most of the Dwarf army now looks like it's on the retreat. And yes, our garrison has paid dearly for this win. But, I mean, you know, there's always more rats where they came from. Well, that didn't look like a stack wipe, did it? No, well, I mean, not obviously for the garrison, that. But who cares about them? Okay. King Hammer as well, very nice. And nice, good work, Rasputin. I mean, you've managed to knock out 2 stacks of dwarves. Belagar managed to get away, but, I mean, not with his dignity intact, anyway. And we're going to bring all you lads over here. Let's whack up that Skaven corruption. And of course, let's get Plague Furnace. Perfect. Right. Now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. We could go down and knock out. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is this dwarf stack down here. I could.
Do you take me for? This is Bretonnia. I am its king. For the lady's sake, state your demand.
I just want you to leave me alone. Why does no one? I'm very high. I mean, for a Skaven. Like, I have never backstabbed anyone yet. I mean, I'm planning to, but that's different. I'm planning to backstab people. I haven't actually done it yet. Let's get Scorch and Musketeer. Sure, let's do that. Compule. Okay, Immortality. I should really rename these people. I'll get around to it one day. And I won't. Ballistics Instructor and Vormeek, you can have Bloody Blade. Let's whack up that weapon strength. Okay. 1 turn of healing up, and then you should be good to go. And we can probably... Do we think we can go on the offensive? Can we take Mornington Crescent? I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Let's... No, go and... You bumbling fool. Fool of a took. Go and generally just harass. Okay, good. You're not replenishing at all now. Interesting. Did I have another... It's difficult. There's a lot of swinging balls going on. I can't see who's doing what. Oh, there you are. Right, get over here. No, you can't assault. Okay, go and assault them. Good job. Right. Okay. I mean, we can, like, just swamp them with agents. That could work. I mean, it's quite annoying to have to move them all. But, you know, it's a potential. It could work. We can block their replenishment. And then we can just, like, stab them repeatedly. That should make it a lot easier. I mean, again, quite annoying to have to do, but still. Could work. Okay, so corruption is climbing 2% a turn over there. That's good. And we really need to get more corruption down here. Oh, you know what, Little Stuart. This is going to help a lot. We might end up waiting for Skaven Corruption down here. That's the only slight issue. I could... Oh, screw it. We'll just get more of these lads. They're not quite as good, but... But they can get stuff done. Probably. Corona's coming down. Tretch has finally landed in Bretonnia. He can come and help. I think together we should be, especially if we can get that. Hello, Malekith. What's up, buddy? Holy shit! He actually wants military access. Could it be? Dare I dream the impossible dream? Am I starting to tip the balance with him? Maybe. Maybe it's working. Because he was very resistant to a military access. I think it was like medium chance, but he was very much like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. But now, suddenly, oh no, my boys! You're assaulting my boys. Don't assault my boys. And we've got plague in the city as well. Lovely. That's good. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's Bretonnians everywhere. It's like the bloody... It's like a plague. An actual plague of Warhammer French people.
Approach me, thing, and...
Hey buddy, what's going on? Military alliance? Alright. Seeing as you are apparently, you know, not a fan of the Empire, I can get behind that. That's something we can bond over. Right. Carrick Buffdar, Plague Spawn, the Ancient City of Quintex. Okay, so how does... Right. Oh, it's getting close, though. It's improving. It's... well...
Speak. What is it you seek?
Are we ever going to get a military alliance, though? I mean, that's the issue, isn't it?
Stop that.
That's a trash army.
Begone.
You are perfect.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
It's a bit late for that. Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, whole string of failures. I mean, it does make it more hard to perform actions after you have done one. Okay, let's do something like that. That works. Okay. Okay, so what we can do is we can get some plague in there. That's going to help. Skaven corruption is increasing. Mostly thanks to the sheer weight of, you know, characters I've got. Swarming them from every direction. Which is what we want to keep up. We need to keep that pressure up. Basically, any time they think they're safe, we're going to hit them with everything we've got. Have you moved? You have moved. I think everyone's moved. Oh no, I moved you. I mistook you. Oh, that's bad.
I'm a rude lord, not some smith.
Okay, let's... I mean, it's not... It's got damaged walls. We should be able to take this. I reckon we can do this. We don't have any of those mortars. You know, the mortars would be nice. If I can take Mornington Crescent, then Rasputin, sorry, should be fine, I think. Probably. Let's take Mornington Crescent. It's amazing how detailed, considering the fact that you spend most of the game, like, you know, quite high up. The fact that they've put in like a little campfire there is, it's pretty amazing, really, isn't it? The detail of these games is just fantastic. It's literally magic. So we're going to capture Mornington Crescent so that Rasputin may live, because I'm worried that if I don't, he might die. So we're throwing ourselves at quite a large force here. It is dented, it is battered, but it's still quite a large force. Now, obviously the battle's going on. However, while the battle is going, I just want to point out two minor things that, I mean, the siege maps, I kind of feel like, why could we not, like, go back a bit? Why could we not be back here somewhere, right? And then we'd have sort of these bridges, and then you could have like lines of defense. Maybe you could have some more towers over here, so that once you've broken into the city proper, then you had to get something like that. Why couldn't we do that? But more importantly, I've got the question of, why the fuck do they have a sewer that high up when there's nothing behind it? Like, legitimately, they're probably pumping that up there so they can pour. It doesn't make any bloody sense. I mean, it looks great, but it doesn't make any bloody sense. I can't help but think, yeah, we've got this really expensive pumping station, and we're going to use it to pump the water up there down. Why are we doing that? Well, I've made this lake with this stupid fucking bridge that doesn't go anywhere, because, I mean, you could use the bridge, or you could just walk around it. But, I mean, why would you? Because there's nothing out there. There's no reason why you'd need to. Realistically, it's completely pointless. Absolutely pointless. Okay, anyway, while I've been moaning about that, we've been dropping some rocks and some dwarves. That's worked out quite nicely. So basically, we've got chlamydia, and we've also got gonorrhea, and they together have been using some magic to take out their numerous dwarven enemies, because that's the best method of using this. So we're going to throw a unit of clan rats in here. Now you might think, oh, well, that's not going to work out very well for them. No, it's not. It's not going to work out very well for them. It's not going to work out very well for the dwarves either, because we're going to do the classic, the chlamydia gonorrhea dual plague, and these dwarves are just going to melt. I mean, literally, they're just going to start exploding. Just pop. Well, he's going to get plenty of that. So, yeah, there's not many dwarves left. I'll be honest. There's a couple of big piles of dead dwarves. 139 kills there, 105 kills there. That's most of those dwarves dead, plus the kills over here as well. So most of the units at the city entrance, which of course, you know, we've knocked down the walls as well. Not looking great, I'll be honest. Not looking great. Now they've still got like the Sky Hammer over here. They've still got some gyrocopters. They've still got a couple of units of Thunderers and a couple of units of Rangers. But ultimately, we have effectively destroyed the majority of that defensive army. We've basically cut their numbers in half without ever having to come near the city. Have they got another fucking... What? Just walk around, God. Look, it's not even that deep. Look, you could wade through that. Why do you need the bridge? Honestly, it must be like a Ponzi scheme or something. It's a money laundering in bridges or something, isn't it? They're just building bridges they don't need out of cardboard and charging a huge amount of money for it. I bet it's bloody Volkmar doing it as well. He seems like the sort. He's all like, oh, Sigmar this and Sigmar that, and behind it he's just building his bloody summer palace, isn't it? I bet he's got people wearing a lot of rubber in there as well. It's more than likely. Anyway, seems to sort. Anyway, we're going to hit the Longbeards over here with some Plague Sensor Bearers. That's going to cut straight through their armour. Very, very nice there. In comes Diphtheria, because we've got a couple of enemy characters. We've got a Lord there and also a Thane that need to be dealt with. I have sort of sent Diphtheria in here alone, but I think it'll be fine. We're going to send in some clan rats to help out as well. And we've got some Storm Vermin doing a conga line, apparently. They're just having a good fun. Queuing in. There we go. And yeah, basically we're just hitting them all over. Doing a lot of damage. Trying to use the weapon teams where appropriate by not bombing our own guys. Which I think actually we were successful there. I don't think we actually managed to hit them. I was going to be sarcastic. But actually we did manage to not hit them, because the Quarreller's taking a lot of damage there from the Poison Wind. All of the Storm Vermin now charging in. We're hitting the gate. That's almost open. And the Dwarves, they've thrown in more units to try and plug the gap here, but it's a little bit too little, too late. We've got them surrounded. There is Diphtheria, apparently running away from the Thane. I don't quite know what he's going after the Dwarf Lord, that's why. He's going after the Dwarf Lord, so that's fine. The gates are down. Unfortunately, it's one of those cases where they complete the job. They go, right, we're going to knock down that gate. Great. What's the next step, you know? They're not quite sure what the plan is after that. Obviously, it's kill dwarves. Guys? You want to... No? They're just going to... That's fine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the dwarves are dying to a dwarf. But that's fine, because I mean we've got a lot of rats, so no worries. They're continuing to feed units into this slaughter. That's not going to work out very well for them. We're getting the Poison Wind Globes up on the city walls there, so they can rain down fire from above if need be. And we just need to take the city centre basically. Once we've knocked out all of these dwarves, and I do mean knock out all of them, because these Bugman's Rangers literally had to wipe the buggers out. There's 5 Iron Breakers. They've still got 30 leadership. There's 1 now, and he's still got 23. I basically have to kill them. Just like down here, these Plague Sensor Bearers have managed to chop their way through the dwarves. Still a bit of help there from some clan rats, but that works out. And now we can come in and start mopping up these enemy characters. Diphtheria moving in there to chop them down to size. And the Poison Wind Globes kind of getting their ass kicked by the Quarrelers apparently, but we've sent some Storm Vermin in to assist. But we've also got, what's these? Oh, Hammerers. We've got some Hammerers moving in. There they go. Don't they look great?
Now is the season of our discontent.
Oh, you're always discontent. Jesus Christ. That's it. Rain, Poison, I'll give you something to whinge about. Don't hit the Storm Vermin. Don't hit the Storm Vermin. You hit the Storm Vermin. Good job. Never mind. That has, I mean, that's done about half a unit's worth of damage to those Hammerers. Although the Storm Vermin have also taken some damage. The last few dwarves are going down. The Lord is surrounded. He has how many has he killed? 41. Jeez. I mean, okay. I guess some of those were clan rats, so that's fine. He's now breaking and running. And we've got some Thunderers to kill next. The Hammerers are again just dying to a dwarf. You're going to need more guns, lads. Like a lot more guns. Okay, now they're in melee combat, so they ain't going to be shooting at us. We just need to break through. And we're basically sending everyone. Everyone. It's a Vermintide. Hordes upon hordes of rats hopping their way, hop, skip and jumping. Huge waves of Storm Vermin charging in. Oh, that feels good. What's this? Giant Slayers? Giant Slayers. Giant Slayers are the worst. You really have to kill the buggers. It's really hard. They've got so much melee attack and weapon strength. They do so much damage. They're quite squishy, though. That is a thing. In come the Dwarf Thing Menace. Mowing down some fools. We are getting shot at by the Sky Hammer. Does that have explosive Ow, it's got like explosive shots. A little plague there because I don't want these organ guns opening fire because that would be bad. It's not actually doing much damage though. Slight issue. Never mind. We'll work on that. Okay, that's it. Mow them down. We've got diphtheria in there. There's chlamydia. There's some longbeards, but they've spotted the fact we're capturing. They're not very happy. They can see that the morale has started to drop. Army losses taking effect. Just have to wipe out the giant slayers who are stopping us from running down the routing army. But that's, you know, it won't take long. I think that was generally fine. We can do that. Made Mornington Crescent level 4. And then hopefully it won't, you know, fall again immediately. It might hang about for a bit. Fingers crossed. Yeah, public order is always good. Let's get some more cash. We really need it. And yeah, weapon crews, sure. Sure. So I think we're okay. We can always retreat. This army's the only one nearby, and to be honest, it's got no artillery. It's not concerning me whatsoever. So we've taken Mornington Crescent, and it's riddled with plague as well, which is actually good because we like the plague, don't we? So we get extra growth, construction time, and income from all buildings, which is really nice because that's going to help us. Lovely. Okay. So we've got Mornington Crescent. We just need to take Sartos, but first we need to riddle it with Skaven corruption, which is going to be somewhat... Well, actually, no, it's fine because it's actually going up to 63.6%. So that's good. What we could actually do is that. That's going to then help. Okay, nice. I think we're in the end game here. I think just in time as well. Just in time, because of course by now the DLC will have been announced. Very exciting. Looking forward to getting my teeth into that one. I mean, with any luck, they'll have fixed the whole Order Tide thing. I don't think Bretonnia should be allowed 5 armies on 2 settlements, even if it is just peasant bowmen. I feel like there's something a little bit wrong there. Anyway, worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.